This is our introduction to how to use this sheet to solve problems that have to do with Le Chatelier shifts. And we're going to figure out how that works by using this little guy. But first of all, I want you to see how you can use it for multiple days. Due on the 22nd was this assignment right here, 11 ABC and 12 ABC. That was your assignment from the last class. There's an assignment that will be due on the 25th. That's where you're going to put your 3 problems for tonight. So why don't you go ahead right now and put your line across here, label this it was due the 22nd, and label this guy due the 25th, have a second line, and an arrow going down for just 3 problems. I was going to make it longer, but we didn't have enough time in class to really go through this, and so that's why we're making the video right now. Okay, if we're turned to page 574, I'd like you all to be there who are here in the class right now, and let's look at the equation for knowing what the ratios are, and it also tells you what's being made from what. Okay, this is the same equation that I used in that little thing where I was manipulating the molecules all over the page and gave you an idea of how the shifts actually work. So we're going to actually do some problems now. If you look at this, it says removing hydrogen from the system. What's going to happen? So we first of all identify the stress. And the way I identify that in these little charts, it's quick, it's easy, and it's very, very visual. Hydrogen concentration is down. So I use a down arrow for that. What does LeChat want to do? Anybody know? He wants to do the opposite. Yes. So this is what he wants to do. Now, he cannot get rid of hydrogen. He can't have it leave the bottle. Okay? There's no way for him to do that. All he can do is shift to the left and make more ammonia, or shift to the right. This is the right side, or shift to the left, and that involves taking this guy apart and making more of these. So, what does your intuition tell you? What is he going to do? Is he going to take the ammonia apart, or is he going to make ammonia? He wants more. Okay, so he has to break up the ammonia. And the only way that he can do that is shifting to where? To the left. Just like the dance. To the left, to the left. Anyway, that was fun. All right, next, we see in letter B, adding ammonia to the system. So how would I write that? NH3 up arrow. Okay? And let's get this up so it's a little easier to stay focused. There we go. That's better. Now, LeChat wants down. He always wants the opposite. Okay, so to get rid of ammonia, what do I have to do? No, why would you make more ammonia? That's going to put the concentration of ammonia up. Remember, the concentration is how much is in the water. In this case, how much is in the gas vessel. Okay, so he's going to do the same thing he did before. Okay, and it will still have this same result here. The hydrogen is going to go up, isn't it? When he takes this guy apart, he's ripping it apart. He's going to wind up making hydrogen, and that will raise the hydrogen concentration. So the breakup is going to be which way, left or right? Left. Sure, he's breaking it up, so he's going to make hydrogen, and he's also going to make nitrogen. He didn't want to make nitrogen, but that's the only way he could reduce the ammonia. Okay, 11C. It says add hydrogen to the system. Oh, well, how are we going to write that? H2 up. Yep. And LeChat wants H2 down. And now, how is he going to do it? Is he going to break this guy up? If he breaks this guy up, will he have less hydrogen or more? More. So what does he do? Shift. He's got to combine them. Okay, got to combine them. That's what's on the left side of the equation. And he's going to shift that over to the right to make more of the ammonia and use this stuff up. Okay, next problem, 12a. That is going to deal with this equation right here. Okay, can y'all see that in the book? Okay, we should be on page 574, and you see you have the page designation over here. So you can use this, the front and back of this sheet, for several homework assignments. And we're going to do this till you're blue in the face, because it's the only way to learn it. But I suspect most of you are starting to get a little better understanding. Little? Maybe? Okay. 12a. It says, oh, they're using a different equation for each one. So we've got 2 SO2, 1 oxygen, and we're getting 2 SO3s. So, what is the stress that they're giving it? Decreasing the volume. Now, here's the trick with volume. Volume has to be interpreted in terms of what it does to pressure. Because volume is not one of our stressors, is it? Concentration, pressure, temperature, that's it. So what do we being asked here? The decreasing the volume. Decreasing the volume. What's happening to the pressure inside the balloon? Increasing. Pressure's up. That is the deal. So, in this guy, pressure is up. You don't put down volume is down because you can't do anything with volume. It's not a stressor. And LeChat won't respond to it. And most of the containers that they do this stuff in have a fixed volume. So, if pressure's up, what does LeChat want to do? He wants to get that pressure down in the worst way. Okay, so down they go. How does he do that? This is different. Moles of gas. Now let's count the coefficients. Are you ready? 2 plus 1 is, the last time I checked it was 3. Yeah, okay. So we got 3 on the left. How many do we have on the right? 2. Okay, so if I have more moles, what's going to happen to the pressure? This is the more mole side. The left side's the more mole side. So if I move to the left, if I shift left, I'm going to make more moles. What does that do to the pressure? No. You go to the side with more moles to get an increase, because moles is directly proportional to pressure. If you go to the left, you have more moles. If you go to the right, you have fewer moles. That's going to get your pressure down. Okay? So, you're going to make fewer moles by shifting to the right. That's how you deal with pressure. Okay. Are we good? Are you with me now? Okay. Yeah. But I was asking you where's more pressure. And so we didn't quite communicate. It's okay. All right. Same thing here. Okay, the stress is the same for all these guys. Now, I'm going to cover this guy up because we're going to a new equation. And this is our new equation. Okay, so This is interesting. What is your guess? How many moles on the left? Moles on the left? 2. Moles on right? Uh-oh. Nanny, we got LeChat. Nanny. Okay, he wants to put the pressure down. Guess what? He can't do a thing about it. So, which way is he going to shift? Exactly, he's not. He can't do a thing. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, definitely a little bit of a trick question. Okay, pressure up again. We know that he wants to put it down. But what's the equation this time? Here, let's look at the new equation. 2 on the left. Let's do it, right? 2 on the left. How many on the right? 3. Okay, now that you know where the more moles are, how is he going to get less moles? Because less pressure means less moles. Fewer moles, and he gets that on which side? And that's your shift. How about that, huh? It's not so bad, huh? Got to keep your head on, though. This stuff can mess your head up really bad. You have more. You have homework. You have these 3. I'm not going to do these for you. You get to do those on your own. So, what I'd like you to do is let me sign off here on the video. And I hope everybody found this helpful. And so long. Have a good day. I'm doing one of your 3 homework problems for you now. The stuff that's due this weekend. So, what we have is an equation in the book. You need to be looking at it so that it will make sense to you as I do this. So, the negative kilojoules, that's what that means. If you look at number 18, negative kilojoules means that it is exothermic and heat acts just like a reactant or a product. In this case, it's a product. So, an increase in the amount of CH3CHO. Aha! That's easy. We've already done that. I'm not going to do that one. A decrease in the amount of C2H2O, an increase in the amount of... Oh, shoot, there's no problem there. You don't have any problems. So, although this is an exothermic reaction, they didn't give you a problem related to that. So, your homework is fine. You can do that with no help at all. Thanks again for watching.